I explained this in great detail last week, so I'm just going to kind of fly through it, and then it's going to be on the slideshow as well. But it's every Wednesday, you should be getting an email from me. Okay.
Mhm.
And it's called Shining Stars Weekly News. And in it, it's going to have a code word. And all you have to do is reply. You just click on reply and you put the code word and you get drawn. I look, I track it. I track it for you. Okay. And then every Saturday morning, 10 o'clock my time. So it'd be 10, 11 Mountain, 12 Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, you're going to get a text message from me. When you get that text message, there's going to be a code word in it. And when you send me the code word back, which I've already written that text, okay, for Saturday, you just reply. Just go into the text message, reply with the code word, you get drawings. And for being on, you get 5 entries. So that's exciting as well. And tonight, I'm so excited. We have Vicki and Amy and Sayonara all training on product. And so that's going to be super fun. So you guys who aren't on live, try to get on live. And when you're on live, I invite you to do training. But it's important that you guys learn how to do training virtually because you need to stay prepared for this. Okay. And when you're doing your in-person presentations, you'll feel a lot more comfortable having one of your guests have their sister or their best friend or their niece or their auntie or their grandmother or their mom on with you virtually because you're already used to the camera and everything else. So, just lots of translucent powder. Let me tell you what, with all the virtual appointments I do, I go through one of these every 3 months. Lots of powder, because it kills the shine. And when you're shiny, people look at your shiny. And when you're not shiny, they listen to your voice. So I wanted to show y'all something. So I don't know what this is, but I think it might be our next lookbook, huh? I don't know. And I got these products in the mail and I I kind of like them. Like I took the green and I'm like, oh, I like this. Oh, it goes on so smooth. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then there's like a brown, that's green. There's a brownish color. Well, you wouldn't see it on my skin, but so you could do this with the brownish color, okay? Or in that book they sent me, they have the brownish color all over the lower part of the lid, which is gorgeous. And then this color, which looks a lot like our liquid eye color, but it's not a shimmer, it's a flat. And I don't like shimmer. So I would do this with this color and give myself that contrast. Isn't that?
Are the other ones a shimmer or are they a matte?
No, they're all matte, but the liquid eye colors that we have in our regular line, they have a
Mhm.
shimmer to them.
Right.
And shimmer is not a woman's friend when she has a more interesting age, except you can use a little bit of shimmer right here and right here and right here and right here. And then a little bit on the top of the lip, but you don't want to use a lot. But isn't that pretty? Oh,
Mhm.
there goes my light. Okay. Isn't that pretty?
Nice.
So I I don't know where this stuff came from. It just came in this big box. Oh, and we have somebody has 5 new lipsticks. I'm wearing one. So look at this. This is so cool because we have a natural. We've been screaming for a natural. Hush blush, tiny bit of pink to it, toasted plum, mauve crush, and black cherry. And she's wearing black cherry. So black cherry is for your women who are a little bit darker. And so this is all hydrating, and I've been wearing this for the last couple of days. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So these little suckers are Sweet 16. They're 16 each, and they're limited edition, but check this out.
Ooh,
This is a lotion to go along with this fragrance, a lotion. And then y'all know every year we have to have a new pair of socks, right? To go with our foot cream. So you guys will be able to order all these products in September. And I will be able to order them at the end of August. So make sure that you are filling out your power up form for points. And if you're doing the squares, the August squares, you can get free products. And if you want me to order these products for you, makes sense, doesn't it? So let's look at the slideshow, because you can see how many points you can get just for turning in these power up forms. It is like so stinking easy, so stinking easy. So let's go to our slideshow, because I want to give you guys time to talk tonight. Okay. So tonight we're going to do show and tell virtually. Please don't forget that on August 17th, your PCP is due. It is the book I just showed you. It's 90 cents a person. If you were to mail it yourself, it'd be $1.50. And I'm going to tell you guys something. People love getting our magazines in the mail. Because if they get it on their phone, or they get it in an email, they might or they might not look at it. They'll look at it for about 30 seconds. But if they're carrying this around with them, when they've got a few minutes, they're going to like flip through it and go, oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah, very nice. It's got everything in it, and it's beautiful. So what they've done is they have combined fall and holiday. So you don't have to do two separate mailings.
Cool.
All right. Saves you money. That saves you money. Okay. So do the PCP. Don't do the drug, do the preferred customer program. That is due by August 17th. So just do it tonight. Next week, I'm going to teach y'all opening and closing the show. And what I'm going to challenge you guys to do is to have your roll-up bag ready for the meeting. So write this down, because it's not going to go as a reminder anywhere. You just got to hear it in the meeting. Have your roll-up bag. Okay, mine's hanging right over there. Okay, have your roll-up bag ready to go to show off. If you have your roll-up bag, you might get more entries into the cash drawing. Roll-up bag.
Filled or empty?
Oh, filled, just like you're closing your show. Yeah.
Okay.
You would have your repair. I have my, I took out botanicals. I put in the new skincare, the simple solutions, the time wise, the clear proof, and then the repair. So I have two roll-up bags, one with skincare and the other one with the other different sets, so that I can talk about that as well. So I'm not floundering if I'm doing glamour. Okay, first we are going to hear tonight from Miss Vicki Starwalt. Vicki is from Titusville, Florida. She started her Mary Kay business in June of 2017. She's been a star consultant 22 times, and she is going to kind of do a comparison and explanation of the Repair Eye Renewal Cream and the Time Wise Miracle Set Eye Cream. So, Vicki, I'm going to spotlight you. And can you just tell us about these products? And that jewelry looks fabulous on you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I put my nightgown on and my jewelry. Doing good. Yes, I will say before I start, I could not pull up hardly anything online on our Time-Wise eye cream. So I'm pretty much going to go with what I used to use on the old one.
Okay.
But we have actually 3 eye creams, and you only wanted me to talk about the 2, but I have all 3 here.
Okay.
The Time-Wise eye cream, which is very important for our younger clients. And by younger, I'm saying 30 and under. or it could even be 40 if you have a lot of moisture in your skin. But it moisturizes, it has the 3D complex in it, and it works around all the delicate areas around your eye.
Good.
It does contain an algae extract, which targets under eye circles and the puffiness. It's fabulous. The other one, which is my favorite because I'm in that special age group, is the Time Wise Repair, and it helps with the look of crepey skin. It also helps with under eye darkness or circles. I always hate the word circles, and it helps with the bags. It helps to firm it up. And if you just use it consistently, within 4 weeks, you're going to see about an 85% difference in your eyes.
Yeah.
My favorite one. The other one, I will go ahead and talk about it because I use this one too. And this is our firming eye cream. And I like to use this one in the morning, and I use the Repair at night.
I do too.
Because the firming does firm a little bit better than the Repair. Even though the Repair firms and it moisturizes and conditions the eye, I use both.
I do too.
So, ladies.
I love it.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
I love it. Very good. Okay. Any questions about conditioning your eyes? Any comments? Any additions? Okay. I do the same thing. I use the firming eye cream in the morning, and I use the Time Wise at night, and I have since day one, and I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see who is next that I can introduce. Thank you, Vicki. That was beautiful. That was weird.
Yeah.
I am now the host. Wasn't that strange? It's
That's
like all
fine.
of a sudden it started over. Okay, well, that's okay. She's from Brazil and she lives in Covington, Georgia. She started her business in April of 2012. She's been a star consultant 43 times.
Great.
And she is going to compare the Time Wise Miracle Set cleansers with our new Mary Kay Skincare Simple Solutions cleansers. Okay, so sayonara. You gorgeous thing.
Hello.
Hello.
So I think for me is the easiest one to talk about these two. I didn't have the last one, but I have these two.
Okay.
So today I did the half and a half just to try them all and see the difference because my skin is very, very oily. So when I talk to my customers, I want to feel what they feel. So, and I try it on first so I can tell them what they're going to feel. So I have here the 4x1 cleanser, which they have this for normal to oily. I love that because this 4x1, they're going to cleanser, refresh, exfoliate because it has some beads and I love it. And brightness, leave the skin look brighter.
Yep.
And so I use half here. Is more, I don't know if you can see that, is dry the way I like because I have very oily skin. So I hate brightness. I hate that. So I want this. So this is a 4x1. So I have this 4 is amazing color. Here, look at that. It has the beads, kind of like this, so we can exfoliate your face.
Love it.
I love it. So I want to try it on the new one, Mattifier Cleanser, because my skin is very oily. See, the purple here is telling you this is going to be a oily formula as well. So I want to try them on, so I put a half and a half. So the thing that they don't have the beads that I have here. But my goodness, I love this new formula because it's very, very, very dry in my skin. I love it because I don't want these greasy anything. So this is my new favorite cleanser. We have another one called the Hydrating Cleanser. It's most for dry skin, you know. So feels hydrating, fresh, and love, not dry. Because whoever have a dry skin, they have a kind of feel like they kind of flake in the skin.
Mhm.
So this formula, I don't have here, I'm sorry, but I don't have
Okay.
here. And have this just for more for dry skin so they don't feel left out. So, but I really love these two formulas because it's normal. I use the another formula, which is more,
Mhm.
I would say, upgraded. I tell my customer that it's for rich woman because it smells wonderful. It's a volume firm. Daytime, I use this because I'm going to spend all day and I want this to exfoliate my face. So they're amazing.
Love it. Love it.
That's okay.
Okay, and don't forget that the TimeWise has resveratrol, so that's an anti-aging product. Now, the new Mary Kay Skincare, the Simple Solutions, is not anti-aging, okay? But like Sayonara said, if you
Oh,
have
yeah.
oily
I
skin
forgot that.
or you have really dry skin, these products are amazing. So, especially for someone in their 30s or 40s, that if they want a daytime regime and a nighttime regime, there you go. Okay. And they'll save money that way. All right. Thank you. That was awesome. Okay. Let's see who our next surprise speaker is. Oh my gosh. Miss Amy. Miss Amy lives in Oakland, Maryland. Amy started her business in May of 2000. She has been a star 66 times, and she is going to talk about the Miracle Set antioxidant moisturizer, the Daily Defender, which people get confused. How do I use these, and what's the difference in them? And then, of course, the nighttime recovery. So, Amy, tell us about these products. You got to unmute.
Sorry, I had a little bit of noise in the background, so I thought you didn't want to hear that.
Okay.
So the Miracle Set Antioxidant Moisturizer is a very good moisturizer. That one particularly does not have the sunscreen in it. You can choose. So Mary Kay loves to give you choices. And so you want to use the antioxidant moisturizer alone if you're maybe sensitive to a sunscreen, or you have maybe like just an irritancy to that as well. So there is options for you if you are sensitive. So that one is going to help to give you that nice supple feel to your skin. It's going to help protect against loss of moisture, going to help to minimize the fine lines and wrinkles for you, as well as keeping the skin improved firmness. It is also going to be in the combination oily formula and the dry to normal. So there's options for those skin types, as well as, not having the sunscreen. It has the 3D complex in it as well, so that makes your face feel nice and super soft. And it's going to be, you can use it critically with the Daytime Defender if you choose to. If you don't choose to, you can use the one with just the Daily Defender alone. So it is a very nice, it's non-greasy, it's not hard to put on. Just a little bit will do you twice a day and you're good to go. So the Daily Defender, though, does have the sunscreen in it to prevent from the UVA, UVB rays, pollution, dryness, cold weather, everything that can happen to your skin. And when I started using skincare, that was one of the biggest things, because I was actually working in a vet's and I was in a kennel girl. So I was always, you didn't know. You'd walk out the door one minute, it could be snowing, the next minute it could be shining, it could be raining. And Easter weekend was a great opportunity for that to happen all in one day. So I'm not joking. So, but seriously, that would be where this complex would come in to protect your skin. So this actually does have SPF 30, which does help to protect your skin from the UVA and UVB rays. It also contains prickly pear extract to strengthen and improve the moisture barrier to the skin, so that you keep everything where it's supposed to be, the good stuff in and the good stuff out. It'll leave your skin less blotchy, because it does even out your skin tone as well. So it is essential to help to remove, or to not remove, improve the skin's overall appearance, leaving it more resilient and noticeably healthier and suitable for all skin types. So then we also have our nighttime recovery. And I will be honest, I haven't actually used this one yet, to be honest. So I'm
You
back.
guys have to try your products.
This is the only thing I haven't tried, to be honest. Just because I have a little bit of surplus of some of the other products I've been using for a while.
Okay.
So, but I usually do, and I think it's important, like Sayonara said, to make sure that when you are telling someone about the product that you've used it or tried it on your skin, or you know how it kind of feels or smells, because invariably someone is going to ask you, and that someone would be probably someone like me, what's it going to do? What's it going to smell like? You know, is it heavy? Is it thick? Is it greasy? Is it, you know, does it sink right in and absorb? Those are the things that they really want to know. So this does have the Nutra beads in it, I call them. They call them pearl beads, which has resveratrol in it as well. So when you pump it, it doesn't lose its efficacy. And I'm going to go back to the old standard of that, saying it when you pump, it's not sitting in there just deteriorating inside the bottle. Those antioxidants are directly fresh to your skin, which I love, because this helps your skin stressors not be stressed out as much as they could be, right? And that happens on a day-to-day basis. So your skin will be feeling rejuvenated while you're sleeping, and that's the whole point. So you can wake up looking beautiful and feeling fabulous.
Love it. Love it. And I forgot to spotlight you. That was wonderful.
That's okay.
So, yes, I want to go back and reiterate what Sayonara said, and that is try your products. Oh, my word. Hi there. Hi there. Are you visiting your auntie? Aw, what a cutie patootie. Okay, so let's pop back over to our slideshow, and there's Auntie Amy. And that's all about the antioxidant and the daily defender, which you can use those together, and then the nighttime recovery with the resveratrol beads. Okay, so this tells you again how you were entered in the August Cash Challenge. And so just make sure that you're getting that text message every Saturday morning, and then an email every Wednesday. And it'll usually be about midday that you should get that. And then, of course, you get 5 entries for being on our meeting. Okay, so the Power Your Sales Monthly Selling Challenge is a deck of cards and dice. So this is fun to take on vacation or play with your kids. And then, of course, when you sell enough Mary Kay to place at least a $350 minimum order by the 15th, which is right around the corner, okay, 2 days away, you'll get an invitation to hear National Sales Director Emeriti Pat Campbell. And when you hit 700, you go into the cash drawing. Now, you guys, Mary Kay is all over this model contest. And so one of the things I want to challenge you guys to do is I want you to open up your calendar on your phone, or if you're using a calendar on your desk, I want you to look at that, and I want you to choose a 1 hour window that you can get on your phone, 1 hour that you can get on your phone and call customers. I'm going to tell you what to say to them. You are going to call them and you're going to say, hey, Vicki, this is Joanna. Do you have a quick minute? Do you have a quick minute? Sure. Okay. Listen, Mary Kay is doing a model makeover contest. It's super easy. We get together, we slap some color on you, we post your picture, and you and I could win a trip to a spa getaway with a cash of $1,000 to Scottsdale in December. How much time do you have in the next week to get together? Because it ends the end of this month. That's it. Do you have a quick minute? Great. Is there any reason why we couldn't get together, slap some Mary Kay makeup on you, take a picture of you, enter you in this model contest? There are going to be tons of winners, but they are going to have several winners that they and their consultant get to go to Scottsdale, Arizona for a spa getaway, $1,000 cash, and my director lives there. So we will get to spend an extra couple of days at her fabulous home. Okay? And y'all, you guys who've been to my house, you know what to say. Okay, so let me tell you guys, this is a short contest. They're not giving us like 3 months to do it like they have in the past. It ends on August 31st. They've got to get their picture in and then it's going to be voted on. So I would love to have you guys come and visit me in Scottsdale. And it's going to be the first week in December. So if any of you guys win it, I'm sending my husband to the Army Navy game in Philadelphia. So we'll have the house all to ourselves. Lots of prizes. You don't need to go through all these rules with your customers. Just say, we're doing a model makeover. It's not who's the prettiest or who's the youngest or anything like that. It is basically just slapping some color on you, submitting your photo, talking about how Mary Kay helps you feel like your best self. And you and I could possibly win a spa getaway to Scottsdale, Arizona. And then stop talking and just line them up. Now, what I would do if I were you is I would go ahead and you got to pick an hour to call people. And if they start talking, asking questions, listen, Sayonara, I've got to call 10 people in this hour. Can I text you the details? Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and set a date. Okay. And then what we're going to do is you're going to have a day either in your home or at someone else's home where you just line up your models and do everybody at one time. Have a party at your house, have a party at someone else's house. I know, Sayonara, you go into Marietta, have somebody in Marietta allow you to use their living room, have people come in and out and just do makeovers all day long. Okay. Super easy. You'll sell tons of product, load up everybody's picture, make sure you make it look pretty, but don't use a lot of filters because they're going to eliminate anything with a lot of filters. They want it to look real. Okay. Just like we all look right now. They want real model makeovers. Also, take a before picture because it's nice for you to have that in your portfolio. Okay, for the second year in a row, we are the #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. I said that to somebody at church this past Sunday. She goes, in the world. I go, in the world. She's like, dang, we got to get together. Okay. Tracking. You guys, tracking is so important. That's how you get your prizes. You guys can earn all these points for your daily activity, your weekly activity, your monthly activity. You turn it in. It's due by the 4th, not the 3rd, but by the 4th of September, because we are going to have our recognition night on the 3rd, and if you're a queen or you're on a court, you'll be able to add those points in, have it ready, take a picture of it, text it to me, and then fill out your I want a prize sometime on the 4th. And you will be able to do this. 4 weeks from now, Star Consultant Quarter is over. Very important, okay? And you guys, please, reminder again, get your preferred customer program people enrolled. I don't care if they live up the street from you. They love getting this magazine in the mail. It's a business expense. It's not a bad expense. And it's super easy to do. Okay. So you just go to Mary Kay In Touch and then preferred customer program. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and show you what this looks like. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Just go to Business Tools, go to Preferred Customer Program, and enroll your customers right there. Easy peasy, easy peasy, okay? By the 17th. Okay, they have extended the 8 active team members to go into DIQ. If this is something you want to do, please share it with me as soon as possible. Leadership in January this year is in San Antonio. I would love to debut a couple of new directors in San Antonio. All right, so we are going to jump. Oh, okay, here's your points. So as you accumulate your points on your Power Up form, you can choose these products. And if you want to choose some of these products, okay, please tell me ahead of time because I'm going to order the limited edition and holiday. I will be ordering it the last week in August because directors get to order it 2 weeks early. So tell me what you want. If you know you're going to have points and you know you want one of these bad boys, these are going to sell out super duper fast. Super duper fast. They're only 16 bucks. This is the best stocking stuffer ever. And I love this. The boxes are the same color as, yeah, for all of us blind people. Okay. All right. And the new lipsticks are going to be, they're going to be regular lines. You don't have to worry about getting those. Well, if you want them, just let me know. I'll get them for you. Okay. All right. So it's due on the 4th of September. And you can also do the August squares. It's all on my website and it's also in your weekly news. All right. Then you just tell me what you want. Love it. Okay. All right. One more little reco here. So excited. Well, 2 more. 15 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet. So you guys all got 15 points. What an easy thing to do. 15 points for being on live tonight and 5 entries into our August cash challenge. And then, of course, we've been talking about the bubble sheet. That's a great way to track people. And hip, hip, hooray. Sayonara gets 25 points for being our queen of the week for the week ending August 11th. Yay, Sayonara. So we want to know, Sayonara, unmute and tell us, how did you sell over $400 in product in the summer when everybody else is sleeping?
So if they're sleeping, I cannot sleep, all right? So I'm doing it kind of the way I said all the time. I have a lot of lipstick and lip gloss or lip liner, old formula. So when they buy a volume firm, I tell them that they're gonna have free lip liner, you know? So I gave them, for example, $12. I'm giving them $7.50, but I have the product, you know, I have the volume firm out of my house. So that's why I do.
Okay.
Because right now in July, it's very difficult. They don't want to buy anything because they have the kids in the school, they have the long list. So I gave them motivation to buy, to have their skincare, they have a lip liner. And then I'm teaching them how to use the lip liner because some of them, they don't use it. They don't know what it is. They just think it's just something to spend money. And then I did in my Instagram how to do it and why they waterproof everything. So
Yeah.
as a customer that I'm putting seed for later, you know, they're gonna buy more, and then when they buy, it's gonna be not $12, it's gonna be $14, right? Because it's a new formula they have. So this way I take all of my old inventory. That's why I did.
That's great. Wow. That's great. Good idea,
And when
huh?
I go to pickleball class, you know, they go ask me about my lipstick, and I have the bling bling lipstick that I love it. I love it. The mauve. So I put a lip liner. So I sold a lot of over there, you know, lipstick and lip liner. That's what I did. For
Love it. Love it. Love it. I used to have, because I don't do a lot of in-person appointments anymore, but I had a pink basket for ages where I threw any limited edition or special edition that wasn't in the lookbook anymore. And everything in there was $5 or everything in there was $10. And if they bought a skincare set, they got to buy one of those items for $10. I would have people buy the entire collection so they could buy a $8 eyeshadow for $5. So people love deals. They really do. They love deals. So that's great.
Oh, yes.
Amy, Jamie, can you unmute and at least say if you're okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, all right. She's good.
I'm just very tired. I've been working on my house and
Yeah, she's got some water issues with her house. So, and that's something else I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about is, it's like when it rains, it pours. And, sometimes it's like, how am I supposed to get myself excited and pumped up and go with my Mary Kay business because nobody wants to buy some from someone who talks like this. When I've got all this junk, going on in the background, I've got all this other stuff. And Rena Tarbett was asked once, how do you go through all this chemo and all these cancer treatments and still do these 4-hour meetings and these presentations and the discussions with your consultants and your directors? And she said she mentally takes all her stuff, and she puts it in a mental trash bag. And she says she literally visualizes herself putting the twisty tie around it, and she takes it to her mental garage and she drops it. And she walks back into the house mentally and she's on. And then later, when everything's quiet and she has time to deal with it, she goes into her mental garage, she picks up the bag of trash, unties it, and deals with it. And, we can let stuff get in our way all the time. There's always something going on, and especially in today's world. And I will tell you guys, I remember it was 4 Christmases ago now. We came home from a trip and the back bedroom was flooded. And we ended up having to repipe the entire house, and it took 7 weeks. They cut over 60 holes, and the pipes are in the ceiling here, all in my house. And I just made up my mind. I'm like, you know what? It's not going to interrupt my gift service. And so I set up a table in my office and shut the door and wrapped stuff up and called customers. And when it was bang, 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 I wouldn't call customers. I would send them text messages or emails. And I had one of the biggest Christmases I ever had in my business because I couldn't hold appointments here. We had workers everywhere, repiped the entire house. And so, we're doing a series in my church right now that's called When Life Gives You Lemons, What do? You make lemonade, right?
Lemonade.
And it's all about taking your circumstances and figuring out what are you supposed to learn from it? How is God going to bless you through it? And how can you continue to work through it and live and be a mom and be a wife and be an auntie and be a grandmother and do everything that we're required to do as women, right? It's like the story where, after dinner, we clean up the kitchen. My husband sits down to watch a show and I go change the laundry from the washer to the dryer, put in another load in the washer, fold up the clothes that are there, put them away, and he's like, when are you going to sit down and watch something with me? And I'm like, in a minute. We never stop, do we? We never stop. And there's always something, right? There's always something. So I just want to encourage you guys. I want to tell you the Christina Aguilera song about You Are Beautiful. Listen to that song. Don't watch the video. I mean, the live one of her singing is good, but the regular video is a little weird. But it's a great encouragement song to say, you know what? You are enough. You are beautiful and you got this. Amy, did you want to add something?
Yeah. So, I know I bent your ear probably this afternoon, but the thing is to focus not on the catastrophe, but on the blessing. how can that make you a better person?
Yeah.
It might be hard in the moment to see that, but like ask yourself what's the
Mhm.
blessing
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just want to encourage you guys, and I want you to know that I pray for you guys every single day. And we all have stuff. Vicky's got stuff, Sayonara's
Yeah.
got stuff, Jamie's got stuff, Amy's got stuff, Arlene's got, we all have stuff. We all have stuff. And big girls put on their big girl panties and they deal with their stuff. Right?
Not the
Sure.
first, it won't be the last.
With a big smile. Well, my daughter-in-law gave me a book for my birthday. It's called Whiskey in a Teacup, and it's Reese Witherspoon's book. And she talks about how her grandmother would say being a Southern woman or being a woman is like whiskey in a teacup. The teacup is beautiful, it looks fragile, it looks delicate, but inside it's strong and you don't mess with it. And this book, I have really enjoyed reading 2 or 3 pages at a time and just kind of really just enjoying it. And she says in the foreword, if you're looking for a self-help book, this is not it. She's like, this is a book about being strong, being a woman, and being whiskey in a teacup. So I'm going to leave y'all at that thought. Want to encourage you guys, pick an hour sometime in the next week. Call people that entire hour. Don't stop until that hour's up. And let's line up some people for this makeover contest. Focus on that. Just let's slap some Mary Kay on you, take a picture. We'll be good to go. Can y'all do that? Okay. All right. You guys have an amazing week. You get 5 entries for being on live or for posting your takeaway on Shining Stars Facebook page by 5 o'clock tomorrow.